You single or you unmarried, pull up because it's about to be a movie.
I think as the seen on her page, it's $40 per person. Last year when I was there, the men were minning.
We gotta advertise our tech event like a singles meetup.
Mind you, they're not just doing it here at Afrotech. They do it at a lot of conferences.
Here's the ticket price. $775.
Watch out because they might have a husband or wife at home.
You do not want to take a chance on a woman coming in, you having to sacrifice that peace.
And you can meet your husband. Talk feeding your brain that you're finna get wifed up to Afrotech in Houston this weekend thinking you was finna find a husband because that's what they said on TikTok. Unmarried males, can you stand up, please?
Black woman living in the United States and you are not at Afrotech right now, what are you doing? Sista, let me tell you something. Yeah, okay. Come through, baby. I hosted an event for dating. It was really cute. So if you're not here this year, put it on your schedule for next year. They have conferences, parties, it's lit, it's fun, tons of networking, tons of people from all over the world. Like, it's definitely a vibe, okay? You gotta pull up, and you know what they say when they say tech, right? Right, okay. I'm here with my bestie. What up, bestie?
Hey, y'all.
You having fun?
Great time. Great.
Period.
Not fun. Great.
Period. Okay, we was out till, I don't even know, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Later than that, like almost 3, probably.
3 o'clock in the morning. We went to
Yes.
2 parties back to back.
Back
We went
to
to an
back.
Afrobeat party. We went to a house party, R&B party, outdoor pool party. Like, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you can meet your husband. I mean, you don't have to actually be in tech to attend the conference. Also, you could just get the tickets. This is not an ad. I'm not working with these people. I'm just putting you on, okay? 2026.
Wow. So you want them to pay a bunch of money, right? The tickets are not cheap. Ladies are paying upwards of $800 to meet a man. Now, she was hosting a party. Her job is to get the females there. You guys remember her? She was on Kevin Samuel's show. You know what she stands for. But still, that's the ladies that are going there. They stand for the same thing. This is the messaging happening.
To Afrotech in Houston this weekend thinking you was finna find a husband because that's what they said on TikTok, and you got love bombed and you slept with him, I'ma hold your hand and tell you you're an idiot. Now, it's cool, or I understand, you know, if you went down there with your homegirls, your mindset is just casual, I'm just looking for a vibe, cool. But to sit here and let TikTok feed in your brain that you're finna get wifed up in an environment like Houston, around a bunch of West African men, Nigerian to be exact, and it's not really a tech type of event, it's just clubs and lounges with loud music and liquor. What makes you think this man is finna take you serious? Quiet as it's kept, some of the men have girlfriends, and if they don't have girlfriends, they're not really that single, I promise you. Don't think because he invited you to the section, he offered drinks, he's talking to you like he wants to date you, that he looks at you as something special. He's looking at you with lustful eyes, and that's it. Girl, he did that to every girl that weekend. You was just one of them. Because let's be real, what man that's trying to take you serious wants you around other men that's trying to sleep with you?
Yeah.
And then after you sleep with him, you barely hear from him again.
So girls are there getting love bombed, right? But I understand her point in it because this is her here again. This is her.
Houston for Afrotech. We outside. Right now I'm in the lazy river. We gonna be living it up, child. Okay. So I'm hosting an event tomorrow at
love. Cause Can We Talk and your girl. Listen, we got games. We got everything going on. If you single or you unmarried, pull up because it's about to be a movie, okay? I'm talking food, drinks, vibes, R&B, masquerade vibes, the whole 9 yards. It's about to be lit. But when I tell you, so far Houston is such a vibe, like the music, the vibes, the people, it's chill. Loving it. It is. And I got my bestie with me. What up, bestie?
Y'all know I'm here. Yes. Support my baby.
Yes. And XL Swim. We got on our
Yes,
XL Swim swimsuits.
you know.
Period. Always. We don't play no games. Okay. So pull up tomorrow.
Up.
Perfectly Suited is hosting. I'm talking pure dating vibes, like great energy. You want to meet people them. You want to have fun. You want to really like let your hair down. Afro tech. All of that. All right? See ya.
Yeah, see, they're gonna push it. They're gonna push it. They know females are gonna pay. Guys are going there to network, different things. Females have their eyes set on meeting a man. So they put her in a position to sell that part. Also, ladies like this as well.
Partnership with Afrotech. So for those of y'all who did not know,
For those of you who are heading to Afrotech, when you are looking for some business and some pleasure, this creator has joined with Afrotech to do a matchmaking event. I think as is seen on her page, it's $40 per person. I would definitely click in her link to check that out. When I tell you last year when I was there, the men were menning, okay? You definitely had a lot of black men there. Who looked great. Now, whether they were single or not, that's something you have to figure out, but that's, networking purposes as well. I would definitely go to her event. I'm going to try to make it this year as well. So I'm excited to see some of you all.
And you're looking to meet somebody, guess what? I'm an Afrotech event partner this year. And my company with Love and Butter is going to be hosting a singles matchmaking event.
I'm all for us, getting together, finding partners, etc. Why we gotta advertise our tech event like a singles meetup? I'm just tired of it. Like, first of all, InvestFest was a big concert, and now y'all trying to make our tech event an eHarmony meetup? Like, come on. It's like, yo, at every other tech event, they're sharpening their skills and through that meeting other people. That's the beauty of, the tech meetups, the hackathons, the cybersecurity, different cybersecurity events and all that. You go there and you get involved, you do the capture the flags, you do the hack the box, you do this, and you meet other people through sharpening your skills. Iron is sharpening iron. But we over here doing matchmaking? Here's the ticket price. $775 to come to, I think it's in Texas, and go hopefully meet somebody. Because you're not obviously going there to sharpen your skills and hacking or maybe engineering. You're not trying to get better at that. You're not trying to meet people to help keep you accountable and help put you on another level, right? Help help you in that way. You there to get you some ass. Is it that hard? Like, I have a harder time than most guys, right? People don't see me like that on face value, right? I have to do a lot more work. But it's not hard for me out here. It's not hard for me. I will never pay $700 to go do this. Are y'all crazy? What is wrong?
So, but girls are gonna do it. Listen, I understand what the brother's saying. It's slim pickings. They have no other choice. And I saw a video of a girl saying, well, you tell us to be smart and to pick the right men. We're doing it. You're paying $775 and you're getting nowhere. And how do I know that? Because There's tons of girls saying the same thing. You're going there. A lot of men are taken. A lot of men kind of want revenge. I gotta let you guys hear for yourself.
Afrotech is in Houston this time, right? And I've been seeing a lot of tweets specifically from men complaining that it's, you know, there's like dating panels and people are talking about on here, oh, like I'm looking for the men, or, you know, I'm looking for a fine woman, complaining. And the point I'm going to make, I'm going to relate it to DC men, specifically DC men in tech. Follow me, follow me. What these two genres of men share, right, is they constantly complain that they can't find somebody on their level, or someone that's not going to use them for the money, even though, you know, okay, whatever, we'll get into that. Or they're constantly working tireless hours, which is preventing them from dating. And so because they fear and think that women are only chasing them for their money and that they don't have the time whatsoever to
No. The girls that are going there are chasing them for the money. These guys are finally winning. A lot of them don't even want to date. They know their worth.
To go date, even though they do be dating and they be ruining women's lives, okay? They become very strict, and now all of a sudden it's anti-fun. Oh, this is a professional setting. Why is there dating panels? First off, a lot of the rhetoric you say is, oh, I don't have time for the dating. I don't know how to find someone within my career in my field. And then here you are with the panel to help you with dating. Mind you, they're not just doing it here at Afrotech. They do it at a lot of conferences. They do it in medicine conferences, because what do doctors be doing? They be working tireless hours too. Second, now you're in a space, and this is also relating back to DC, because there is a lot of successful Black.
I gotta say this, right? Guys know that hood rats will be there. A guy doesn't want to come this far, become successful, and then go back to get the girl that rejected him in high school, right? Or they get someone younger. He's gonna have fun. Guys that make it in life, now they get to that stage and that age, they want to have fun. And you ladies trying to find love.
Women in DC, women in general, but I'm making it specific to Black. You're in a space where there's a lot of successful women. You think you're the only one that paid for you to be at this conference? You suddenly think that everybody was sponsored to be at this conference? No, some people paid out of pocket to be here and are in tech roles and don't mind finding a little love while they're doing it. So now this is for my like, everything don't have to be strict.
Not that. You know what it is? If a guy's there, right, and he wants to get with the female that he may get with, maybe a tech female, but maybe not. Why not? Because he worked this hard to get the bag. He want fine stuff, but he doesn't want something fine that's just looking to take his money. Guys don't want that. These guys, listen, these guys are coming up in the time of the manosphere and the time of don't sip. They see this all day long. They grow up with this. All they have to do is turn to YouTube and go, okay. And they turn to YouTube and see videos like this of ladies going to tech events, starving. How do you think they look at you then? Because when a guy sees a bunch of content exposing you females, he goes, I know what it is. I'm just going to have fun.
People looking for a relationship at Afrotech, and as somebody who's been to a lot of tech conferences, that is the norm. Now, I haven't been to Afrotech specifically, but a lot of tech conferences, especially if there is like, you know, happy hours, a conference party, etc. A lot of the people there, they're looking for somebody. It is a dating market, and this goes really across industries as well. It is well known. People are dating at conferences because you have a lot of really hardworking people looking for somebody else on their level in their industry. I'll just say, be very, very discerning, because Some of the people there, they're there to take a vacation from their vows. They are married. When I have been to a conference, 9 out of 10 times when somebody is flirting with me, they got a ring on this finger, and I
That
don't play that at all. So no problem meeting somebody, but watch out because they might have a husband or wife at home.
but you know what's funny? A lot of girls, they have a 304 mentality now. So think about it. If a girl wants to be like the girls in Miami or like a sprinkle, she's gonna be satisfied. And the guys there, they're all for it. They're definitely willing to pay someone hush money. So if you're looking to be a 304 and get down like that, and that's what most girls are looking to do, they're going in flocks. I gotta show you guys this real quick because I gotta show you guys the dating event, right? The dating event where that the girl that was on Kevin Samuels, Jesse Wong, she did, and the guys with it, maybe 4 guys in the club. Watch this.
My first event, y'all. MC on the mic. What you talking about? Let's see what happens. Y'all here in Houston for Love at Love, hosted by Perfectly Suited and myself. Things are going. Feeling the nerves, but I'm excited. Got my dress on. Let's see what happens. I need to know who's single. What kind of sad applause is that? Somebody, let me say it like this. I know somebody talking to somebody talking to 10 people. All right. Who is unmarried? Hands up. I need y'all to look around the building.
Wow.
All right, so unmarried males, can you stand up, please? Unmarried males, please stand. Okay. Can I get a wave? Can y'all wave at the women in the building? Since everybody likes to act like they don't see people. We're not doing that.
A handful.
But I'm making this video as a PSA for the girls who are going to Afrotech. So I've been to Afrotech a few times in the past. I don't really go anymore because I don't want to work in tech anymore. But I do want to give a word of advice for the girls who are in tech and who are not in tech, who are going to Afrotech to only or purposely go and find a man. Does anyone remember the movie 21 Jump Street, the remake, not the TV show, in which there was this scene in which they observed that, like, the stereotype of, like, the cool kid and the jock and the cheerleader is actually not the cool kid anymore, and the new stereotype of, like, the nerds and the people who care about the environment and, like, the kids who were kind of excelling in life are now the new cool kids. That is kind of how I feel about the men that go to Afrotech. Stick with me, ladies. It is an environment in which there are a lot of men who didn't necessarily have, what's the nice word that I can use? A lot of pull in an earlier part in their life, and now they kind of have a little bit of leverage or a glow up, if you will. And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but the thing is, when sometimes those things happen to you later in life, it kind of becomes like a clout disease, and they take these associations with these certain companies or these certain salaries to their head. And I can speak for myself as someone who has worked at all of these companies and has been in association with all of these men since 2015. They tend to downplay the women, especially Black women, who are their peers, and they don't want to date us because they think that they're up now. They have all the options in the world, and optionality is also a disease. So I really want to say this, and I really mean this in a nice way, for the girls who are going, be careful, because a lot of these men, I don't think that they're necessarily in a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband stage of life, especially if they recently started working in these environments. it's going to take some time for them to get that out of their system. That's my word of advice.
Take some time for them to get it out of their system. Well, I'd be. And take a look at what they're saying in the comments. Most of them do not want black women. She stands corrected. That's sad, but you ladies worked hard for this. You earned it. Seriously, go in there and like you're turning tricks. That's what it sounds like. Oh, I'm going to go there and get me a man that got the bag. No, doesn't work like that. These men are not foolish.
Those days are over.
45 to 60, they are not going to settle down. If you find one that's going to settle down, he's a needle in a haystack. Lucky you. God bless you and all of the good things, all of the things, okay? Because that age group of men have are pretty much stuck in their ways. They are content. And there's a lot of men on here that follow me. So y'all can chime in and let me know if I'm right about this or not. But a lot of you guys are content where you are. You've figured life out. You know, you know how to cook for yourself. You're cleaning for yourself. You know, you're playing with yourself. All of the things. And you are content. You are at peace with your life. And you do not want to take a chance on a woman coming in and you having to sacrifice that peace, right? That's one thing. The second thing is that you deal with multiple women, and a lot of these women that you deal with have come to be dependent on you, whether it be, mentally, financially, emotionally, whatever, how it physically, whatever it is that she uses you for. You know that you would have to give that up and you would not be of service to her if you decided to settle down with one woman. And it will upset 5 women or 20 women, however many you dealing with, versus you making that one woman happy, even though you know that she could make you happy and you will be perfectly fine with just her. And I'm not saying you all are doing it because you are just so sympathetic and you are just so passionate about helping these women. It's because you find peace in that, you find joy in that. And it may be some part of you, like, you done made certain commitments to these people and you don't want to let them down. um but yeah, I don't think y'all have any intentions on settling down with anybody until you're on your deathbed, until the upper room, is on the way. You know what I'm saying? That good place in the sky is getting prepared for you, is closer than, it has ever been. So if y'all could just be honest about that, certain women still gonna deal with you. And I do salute a lot of you guys, because a lot of y'all are being honest these days. Whereas to before, back in the day, y'all wasn't being honest at all. But give certain women the opportunity to be a part of that BS or not. We aren't getting any younger. So don't gaslight me and have me sitting around here thinking you are, wanting to settle down and we're working towards, you settling down. And then you keep making excuses as to why we haven't done that yet. You know, this is wrong and that's wrong. But for the most part, you're happy until the conversation comes up about us making things official. That's because you don't want to make things official. You want that woman that you're dealing with, that you actually are into, to be okay with your lifestyle and allow and just be a part of the group of women that you're dealing with. And it's possible for her to do that because you done made her fall in love with you now. Right? So tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me. Tell me. And I will say this, I love y'all. But I hope, if you are a man like that, when it is time for you to decide, when you do decide, oh, I'm ready to settle down and, I don't want to die alone and all of this, I want you to check into the nursing home. I want you to I want you to take your little ass to the nursing home and settle in there. Okay. I
What?
hope that you don't find no woman that want to be a part of, you know, that part of your life. That's what I hope for you. I'm sorry. I'm really not sorry though. Tell me what y'all
When you're struggling, that's what you say, right? But check this out. Look what this man said. This is correct. Let me make myself smaller. This is correct. After being married 2 times, each relationship lasting 15 years and not fully single and divorced, I'm enjoying being single at age 60. I've settled down twice. We are a different breed of single, older man, being very honest with women. We meet now and enjoy being single and living alone. The man said he'd been through so much turmoil from divorces. He's done. That's what's happened. Men are done. Understand something, ladies. That's what you do when you get married. You look for a way out. And how it used to be till death do us part. But that's no longer happening. So men don't want to play. Especially an older man. You know what older men are going? Here. They're coming here.
I feel like they need to make it before they get into like a relationship.
Because
You can be doing well and still get into a relationship with a good person.
but you know what? Let me tell you why. Because you see the age I'm at now, I'm 26 years old. Yeah, I'm not 18, 19. I can't afford to be making mistakes with the wrong woman. The wrong
You're
woman.
still young.
But if I get into a relationship with the wrong person right now, that could set me back
Yeah.
so many years or waste so much time that I haven't got. You know, so I'm gonna be 30 in 4 years. I ain't trying to do this social media thing forever. Eventually, I want to start. What am I gonna do? Be 35 on stream, but like with things. I'm living mine, innit? I'm living my life. This is my life. I'm single. I'm a young single man
Yeah.
who likes women. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't disrespect.
Multiple women.
No, it's not even. It's not about multiple women. It's
I've seen your phone.
no, but oh, let's not.
I've
Don't make
literally
stop making
seen
a
your
scene. Stop making a
phone.
scene.
You let me go on your phone.
Yeah, I did let you go on my phone.
Yeah, so it's not like
Yeah, but when you just seem like mad, bro, just like that's what I'm saying. If what you saw on my phone is what you'd see
on a
from
normal guy.
majority of 26-year-old single men.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like I'm out doing nothing outrageous or what nobody else is doing. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like but with me, I don't, for some reason, with me, there's a lot of people my age that do what I do that are single, you know. But when it's me, it's like, bro, you need to get a girlfriend. You need to do this. Bro, just worry about your own relationship at home, bro.
It's because
And leave me alone.
It's because we can all see what you're doing.
Sounds like she wants you, man. But the man is right, though. He's young. He wants the right lady. And what happens when females are young, they want to play games. And then you're going to get older. And see, he hasn't came into himself yet. He knows that's coming. And when that comes, he's definitely going younger. Because he has to. The game is meant for men to win. No offense. It is. Understand what's happening. You're going to the tech conference. These guys, same thing, right? They were young, had to grind. Eyes on the prize. So what do you think's going to happen now? You think they're going to settle down with you? I think not.
Stay bachelors until they're 55 or 60. And the craziest part is a 55 or a 60-year-old can still date your daughter. He could still pull a 25-year-old. He could still pull a 21-year-old. He could still pull a 35-year-old. And she is going to be happy about it, especially if he's successful. So ladies, if you are in your 30s or you are in your 40s, it would behoove you to be a woman that is worth and willing to build with the man that you choose.
Take notes, Emily.
The thing about being a finished product is when men choose to marry, it is more responsibility and slightly less fun, right? Because you have obligations now. There are responsibilities that a man has in providing for his family and providing for his wife. He has to make sure that she's good to a certain degree if he's a good husband, right? Why would a finished product man opt into responsibility that he doesn't need when he's already arrived?
Why men don't celebrate their birthdays, and the reception was insane. And you know what is so crazy? I am the biggest empath ever, and like reading through some of the comments, like it was essentially the same thing that I was seeing. Because of money, you don't want to celebrate your birthday because in your eyes you haven't reached certain specific money goals, so there's no reason for you to celebrate your birthday. And then the other side of things is like people haven't celebrated you in the past, so now you just avoid it altogether. Can I just say, I feel so bad. Like, I don't even think I really have a question here. I think I see you, and I think the only thing I'm going to say, obviously I'm a woman, so it's a bit difficult for me to talk on things like this book as well.
Well, what you have to understand, as men, we're very simple. Like, seriously, I'm here in the Philippines now. I can pretty much do whatever I want. I still don't like celebrating my birthdays. She messes it up for me because she's a Filipina. She wants to, you know, go all out, buy certain things. I don't like that. So what that does, it puts pressure on me to buy certain things. But that's only because I'm married now. Because if I was single, I would still be buying nothing for my birthday, doing nothing for my birthday, not going to parties, not getting up with the friends, you know, spending money, wasting money. It's nonsense. As a man that's young, even when he gets older, he looks at it like, I'm going to stay to myself. That's just how men are, naturally. Some men like to be social, but when you get older, it's like, I'm happy with what I like doing. And as long as I wake up another day, I'm satisfied. And that's how men live our life. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Other than that, peace out. See you next video.